guys, it's Andrea with Sucs For You in Houston, Texas, and I'm going to make a little update video on these seedlings that I've started. I started Dorstenia bahiensis and these cacti, various cacti seedlings that I started in a video July 18th. That's my oldest son's birthday, so makes it easy to remember. First, we'll talk about these because there were some seedlings of the, I'm sorry, there were some seeds, the Echinopsis mirabilis, that were like 2.5 years old, kind of stored like in less than ideal conditions outside where it's hot, you know. But there's plenty of those that came up. There's more over here. This was some fresh seed, the Thelocactus setispinus. There's some Gymnocalycium, mihanovichii. They're really doing great. And again, all of these started coming up within a few days after harvesting, and I'm sorry, after sowing them. So I was really surprised to see the Echinopsis come up because again, the seeds were not fresh at all, and luckily there is plenty in there. I've been keeping them in this little container with water in the bottom for the most of the time. I do let it like dry out a little bit, and then I have the plastic dome cover on those. These are on a shelf facing east, and it's still very hot in here. We're September now, so this is September. I'm like doing math. July, August, September. That's 2 months. So we're at about 2 months progress right there. And then in a different video, I showed you guys how I harvest the seeds from the Dorstenia bahiensis flower. You have to put a little baggie on it or something because the seeds just will pop out. And this is these are all other, this is 3 plants in here. But the seedlings themselves, I started some more in the past, and I looked back at my plant journal. It's like because I'll usually notate like how long it takes for something to germinate, and I looked back at these, and it said 56 days. I was like, oh man, this is gonna take forever. But 40 days later, I had one pop up. And then over the next, like, you know, a little bit less than 2 weeks, I had 4 more pop up. And I believe I only planted 5. So there's 4 out of 5. And I'm very happy with that. But I'll tell you what, I checked on this little bag. Oh, so much. And then only after I had, like, almost forgotten about it and left town, I came back, and that's when I saw that a seed had popped up. So patience, oh my gosh, definitely needed patience for that. And for that one, I started it in this little pot, and I did the baggie method, keeping some water in there. And I had them inside at first, and I thought, you know, maybe they want more heat because keep it pretty cool in there when it's really hot in the summertime. And put them outside. Actually had them like right here, so they're blocked from direct sun for the most part, and again facing east out there, and it obviously wasn't too hot for them, so very excited to watch those grow. And then I actually have some more seeds from this gal that I'll start soon, because I believe you need to start these probably within, like, you know, a few months. The sooner the better. Big shiny leaves. So that's my little update video and all these fun seedlings. Oh, I did also start some Sinangia seedlings that are seeds that it was like, I don't even know if they're seeds, and either way, that pot is now over there getting ready to be used for something else because it didn't pop. There's like some Parodias. I believe there's some Parodias too. I did not label that bag properly, so it's gonna have to be a surprise. But these little dudes, they're so sweet. Okay. Alright, that's it. That's my little seedling update video. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll do this again soon.